Gotta be careful. Okay, number 1. Do not like it. But we're going to be canceling out S's because why not? I'm going to start with the first one, which will be 6R plus S plus 5T. Oh, don't do that. Equals 9, and we're going to multiply that by 3 so we can get rid of these S's, and then it's going to be negative 2R. Still can't read. Minus 3S plus 4T equals negative 20. So I really should distribute this because I'm not that good at math. Got those pizza rolls again. 15T. Alice, will you go turn the fan off? 18 minus 2. No, don't need to do that yet. Scribble, 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 scribble. So now we're just going to minus this bottom. No. Yes. No. Yes, we are. Negative 20R. Cancel out these S's. Minus 11T equals negative 47. Right? I don't know why I'm asking a 10-year-old. What's that hair? Now we're going to do the second ones in black. Got multiple markers. Because I'm smart. That's multiple. We're going to keep this middle equation. And then we are going to do negative R minus S. We made pizza rolls. Minus 60. Oh, what time is it? And we got like an hour and some odd minutes. 14. I'm going to multiply this by 3. So it's going to be negative 3R minus 3S minus 18T equals, oh, I just did this math. 30 plus 12, 42. Scribble, 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 scribble. And we're going to have to minus this equation. So it's going to be R, cancel out these S's, plus 22T equals negative 62. Yes. No. Yes. Then after this, we're gonna set these, I guess, equal to each other, maybe? What do I want to do? No, I want to solve by elimination because 11 and 22, you know, 11's a multiple of 22. So we're going to do this as 2. Should get a different marker. Erase, erase, erase. Oh, shush it. 2, negative 20R minus 11T. Allison, shush it. Minus 47. Going to do that with R plus 22T equals negative 62. Probably should. Yeah, probably. Negative 40R minus 22T equals 47, 80. It's 80 plus 14, 94. But that's a minus. And then we're just gonna do that by adding. Cancel these out. It's gonna be negative 39. Forgot the 9. R equals one plate and I'll share your plate. 62 plus 94, 6, 15, should be negative 156. Divide both by negative 39. R equals, I'm using a calculator, I'm sorry. I don't like big numbers. 1, 6, 4. R equals 4, yay. I'm gonna write that to the side up where you can't see it. I hope that's all right. I'm going to do R equals 4. Now, knowing that R equals 4, I'm going to go up to, I don't know, this equation right here. I'm going to keep this equation and erase the rest for now because I ran out of room. Should have done this on paper, but I'm stubborn. And we're going to plug it in to find t. So we're going to have 4 plus 22t equals negative 62. We're going to minus 4 from both sides, so 22t equals negative 66 divided by 22. So t equals 3. Also gonna write this over here where you can't see it, I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna use the bottom equation on this problem, which is negative r minus s minus 6t, which was 3, equals 14. Negative 4 minus s minus 18 equals 14. I'm going to transfer all this over one at a time. 18 minus s, negative. Then what's 18 plus 18? 36. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, we're going with it. By negative 1, so s equals 36. So my answer should be 4, 36, 3. Number 1. There we go. Glorious answer. Allison, you ate like half of them. Now we're going to move on to number 2. After I eat a pizza roll.
I ate 3.
Not good. 4, 0, 0, negative 4, 3, minus 4, negative 3, 1, negative 4. So I'm going to do what's in the parentheses first because PEMDAS is a thing. So it's going to be 0 minus 4 is negative 4. 0 minus negative 3 is a positive 3. 4 minus 1 is negative 5. And 3 minus negative 4 is, what's 3 plus 4? 7. And we're going to multiply this by 4. So that's going to be negative 16, 12, negative 20, and then that's 28. No. And then this is my answer for number 2. Then number 3. 4, negative 5, 1. So I'm gonna do this one first. So it's gonna be negative 8, negative 10, 4. And then it's gonna be on this side 8, negative 10, 2. And that's gonna be multiplied by just this first matrix we have written out. I don't like this. Well, the only spots we actually have that overlap are these 4 and these 4. So this is probably wrong, but I just want to use them. So I have negative 48, 8, 0, and negative 30. That's my answer for number 3. What's up with all this by hand stuff, Miss Mason? I don't want to do this by hand. Just let me use a calculator. Number 4 is find the determinant. Markers are running away. Of negative 4, 2, 2, 0. So I'm going to do negative 4 multiplied by 0 and 2 multiplied by 2 to get 4 and 0. So my determinant is going to be 0 minus 4, or just negative 4. And then, Allison, you really ate those all. For number 5, find the inverse. So first I have to find the determinant. 8. So I'm going to do negative 3 multiplied by 8 equals negative 24. Negative 1 multiplied by 2 equals negative 2. So I have negative 24 plus 2 equals negative 22. Negative 22 is going to go down here, and then we're going to do our nice pretty numbers, which were the opposite of these two. So it's going to be 3. I did not say she could eat them all. Why are you eating my pizza rolls? Go away. Negative 8. And then I flip these two. So it's going to be 2 and negative 1. And that's some magic right there, because that's the answer to number 5. And now look, I get to use a calculator. Get away from my pizza roll. No, you're just swallowing them.
I'm gonna eat this one. I thought you came up right there. Or get that taken care of. Damn,
Cramer's
who's
roll.
the cheese eater today?
Allie. I'll be honest, I don't really remember Cramer's rule at all. And I did not write out a cheat sheet like my originally planned to.
Not eating this.
So,
I shouldn't even be eating this.
here's my calculator.
Bad for you.
Dude, shush it.
Oh.
So, I'm just going to do number 6 by hand and hope you don't mark off too many points, because that sounds great. I'm going to try to get rid of my wait a second. There's no Y on that second one. So let's do the first one and the last one to get rid of a Y. Maybe. It's minus 2Y minus 4Z equals 24. We're going to multiply that by 2 times the last one, which is x, minus y, minus 5z equals 24. And then we're going to do my distributive property. So it's going to be 2x minus 2y minus 10z equals 48. I'll cross off the second one just because it confuses me. And then we're going to minus this whole equation by the first one to get a 4x. Cancel out those y's. Plus 10 to a negative 4 is going to be plus 6z equals negative 24.
Watch out.
You just say watch out? And then for this one and then that second equation, they both don't have a y, so I'm going to use them to find my x and my z value. So that second one is 5x plus 4z equals negative, what is that, 16? And then we're going to multiply this one by, oh, you can't see that. That says 1.5, which is going to make this a 5 plus 2.5 is 7.5x. That's a terrible 7. 7.5x plus 6z, that's a z, it's going to equal negative, what's 16 plus 8? 24. I'm going to cross this off because it's confusing. And then we're going to minus this first equation so we can cancel these off. Minus 24 to a negative 24, which is addition, so it's going to equal 0. And then 4, that'd be 3, 5x. So x equals 0. Probably not really, but that's what I'm saying. I'm going to write it over here where you can't see it because I am evil. And then if x equals 0, I'm going to plug it into this top equation right here to find out my z. So let's just erase all this. And then, so it's going to be 0 plus 6z equals negative 24. This, just scribble that out because there's nothing I really do with it. I'm going to divide by 6, so z equals negative 4. Go and put it over here where you can't see it. Then I'm going to pick the easier of the two original equations, which is going to probably be 0 minus y minus 5 negative 4 equals 24. So this is going to be a plus 20 negative y, and then we're just going to scribble out that 0, pretend like it don't exist. 4 negative y equals 4, so y equals negative 4. My computer's falling asleep. So it's going to be 0, negative 4, negative 4. That is my answer for number is it 6. And then number 7 and number 8, I 100% am using a calculator because I'm lazy. And because it tells me to. No, that's in there too. We're going to go second matrix. I'm going to go over 1, click matrix A. It's a 3 by 3. We're going to input our data, which is negative 2, 3, 0, 5, 1, 4, 2, 4, and negative 1. You're going to second quit that one. Then you're going to go to second matrix to the right 1. Click 1. Go back into the matrix, select matrix A. My answer to that is 73. I did that wrong. Second plus 712. Then we're going to go once again to enter the matrix for number 8. I'm going to matrix 1, 3 by 3. So it's 2, 2, 6, negative 6, 0. Did I click it? 0, 5, 4, 0. Negative 4 and 3. And then we're going to have to put in this first matrix, and then we're going to hit the inverse button, and it's going to be this big long number. So I'm going to make it a fraction by going to the map option and then clicking enter twice. And then there's my answer to that one, which sounds great. I'm done. I don't know how many of those I got right. I mean, I have the answer key, but I didn't look. And it looks like I suck at math. I'm sorry. Really do.